Hello students, today we are going to see chapter number 11, that is bank reconciliation statement of standard 11 commerce subject account. And today here we are going to see the sum where we will see that when the check is already written but it is not presented in the bank, how we are going to make the accounting for that. So here some detail of passbook is given to us, and from that we are going to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement of Faisal for July 15 from the following information. Illustration number 7. So here bank first transaction is a bank overdraft as per cash book is 31st/7/15. So here bank overdraft as per cash book is given for the 31st/3/15 and bank overdraft as per passbook is given for the 1/7/15. So here we have to as we have prepared the bank reconciliation statement for the month of July, we have to take of amount of 31st/7/15. So let's start bank overdraft as per cash book, and bank overdraft is, so that's why it will be recorded on the credit side. So first transaction is a bank overdraft as per cash book. So it has credit balance, so we'll write on the credit side 15,000. 2,500. Now let's see the second transaction. So for second transaction, it is information of check deposited with bank and credited in the passbook as under. So here check is deposited in the bank and credited by passbook. So we can see that the date that 6,000 is deposited on second, which is credited in third. So both are recorded in passbook as well as cash book. For 500 deposited on 24 and credited in 26. So both are recorded in the that means it is recorded in the both book. Next is a 1,000 check, this is, which is deposited on 26 but which is credited on 1/8/15. So that means it is not recorded in the passbook. So check which is recorded in the cash book but not recorded in the passbook. So that we have to credit it in the BRS. Again we can see that the check of 3,000 also it is recorded in the cash book but not recorded in the passbook. So 1,000 plus 3,000, 4,000 we have to credit in the bank reconciliation statement. Here check deposited but not credited by bank, that we have to write it. Check deposited but not credited. That will be rupees 1,000 plus rupees 3,000. So total amount will be of 4,000. So that. Now let's see next transaction of third. Information of check issued and presented in the bank as under. So when we are issuing check, we are writing on the credit side of passbook, and when it is presented in the bank, it is recorded on the debit side of the passbook. So here we can see that first two, that is 400 check and 1,800 check. It is recorded in the, we can see that it is first check is 400 which is issued and presented in the bank, both is on the same month. But the check of rupees 1,800 which is issued on July month but it is recorded in the August month for the passbook. So that we have to take it in the bank reconciliation statement. Again for the 12,000 check, we can see it is recorded in both the side on the month of July. So there is no need to record in the bank reconciliation statement. For the check of rupees 7,500, it is also need to record in BRS as it is presented in the month of August. So here we can say that check issued but not presented, that is for 1800 plus 7,500. So let's write third. Check issued but not presented. So it is for rupees 1,800 plus rupees 7,500. So total amount will be 9,300 that we supposed to debit to bank reconciliation statement. So for that. Now let's see the transaction of date number 4. Interest credited by bank. And so here bank has credited interest is recorded on the payment side of cash book by mistake. So here as we know that if the bank has credited interest, we supposed to debit in our cash book, but it is by mistake credited in the cash book. So for that what we need to do, we need to again write for the rectification and for the first time. So 2 times we have to write on the debit side of the BRS. So here interest credited by bank which is wrongly recorded on the payment side. So that is 4 number. Interest credited by bank which is recorded on payment side of cash book. So for that we have to write 2 times on the debit side. So it is 300 plus 300, 600. Now let's see transaction number 5. Bank has collected 800 on behalf of Faisal, which is yours to be recorded in the cash book. So bank has collected. So bank has in the passbook it is credited that we supposed to debit in the cash book. So it is not debited in the cash book. So we have to debit in the bank reconciliation statement. So number 5, dividend collected by bank not recorded in the cash book. So that is 800. So that. Now let's see transaction number 6. Interest on overdraft rupees 100 is recorded in passbook by bank, but it is not recorded in the cash book. So when we are for overdraft interest we have to pay, and when we are paying it's supposed to be credited in the cash book which is not credited. So here in the bank reconciliation statement it's supposed to be credited. Here interest debited by bank which is not recorded in the cash book. So it will be of rupees 100. So for that. Now let's see number 7. Sales made through check rupees 1,200 is recorded by bank in personal account of Faisal. So here when we are making sales, it supposed to be credited in the passbook, but which is remained as it is already credited but personal account. So it is not credited in the passbook. So we are going to credit in the bank reconciliation statement. Check not credited by bank. Check credited in personal account. By bank by mistake. So here we are going to credit in the bank reconciliation statement. Now let's see the next transaction is on date number 8. On request of Faisal, bank has waived bank charge of 120 which is credited in passbook but not recorded in the cash book. So when bank is waived charges, when charges has been taken by the bank, that we are recording on the credit side of the cash book. So when the bank is waived the charge, that waived charge is supposed to debit in the cash book which is remaining. So here we are going to debit it. 8 number, bank charges waived by bank not recorded in the cash book. So here that will be 120. Now let's see transaction number 9. Check of rupees 3000 drawn but signature on the same is forgotten and check is written by bank to Faisal. So here check is not recorded in the passbook. That check was already recorded in the cash book on the credit side which is not debited by the bank. So here we have to debit it. Check return for 9 number, check return by bank. So that will be of rupees 3000. So for that. Now let's say transaction number 10. Bank has collected 4000 for a bill sent to a bank for collection which is yet to be recorded in the cash book. So bank has collected money and bank has already credited, but in the cash book it is not debited. So here in the BRS we are going to debit it. Bills receivable collected by bank not recorded in the cash book. Bills receivable collected by bank it is not recorded in cash book. So here we will write on the debit side. So for that, here we can see that all the transaction is finished. Now let's find out the balance. So here we have started from the cash book, so we are going to reach to the passbook. So let's do that. So here let's make the total of debit and credit side. So we can see that the total of debit side is more and it is 17,820. So that 17,820 will write on the credit side, and from this if we are going to deduct all the amount 2,500, 4,100 and 1,200. So our balance will be 10,020 rupees, and that this balance is called as it is on the credit side and it is balance for the passbook. So it is called bank balance as per passbook. So students, You may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.